What is up, investors? Jason here. So I'm sure a lot of people have already heard this, but Elon Musk has just purchased a lot of Twitter shares. He is now the largest shareholder of Twitter, owning more than 9% of Twitter stock. Pretty much one share of Twitter for each Twitter follower he has, from what I understand, equaling nearly $3 billion of Twitter stock is what he purchased, worth well more than that now, since we've seen Twitter stock go up so much on this news. Now, this is really big for crypto, though. It's also big for Elon Musk and his business ventures as well, because he's gotten a lot of trouble for talking about stuff that he's working on Twitter and how it can look like that he's pumping a stock or whatever. But hey, he can pump crypto all he wants on Twitter. We know how well that does for things. And we also, with this news, we saw that the price of Dogecoin go up a bit on this news. But of course, right after we saw the price of Dogecoin going up, a lot of people dumped their Dogecoin. But anyways, but now we know what his plan was when he tweeted back on March 25th when he said free speech is essential to functioning democracy. Do you believe Twitter rigorously adheres to this principle? And a lot of people said no, more than 70%. He got over 2 million votes on this. And then he also tweeted that the consequences of this poll will be important. Please vote carefully. Well, this is pretty much why we can see he was saying all this stuff, because, well, he ended up purchasing the majority stake of the company. Now, Web3 is all about decentralized internet. Web3 is about, decentralized finance, blockchain, crypto, where Web2 was all about centralized internet, large corporations taking on the internet, social media, advertising, all those things. That was Web2. Web3 is decentralizing the internet. And Jack Dorsey actually just tweeted this 2 days ago, talking about how the days of Usenet, IRC, the web, even email with PGP were amazing. Centralizing discovery and identity into corporations really damaged the internet. He says, I realize I'm partially to blame and regret it. So interesting that he would say this. And then 2 days later, we have Elon Musk. We find out that Elon Musk actually is the largest shareholder of Twitter, where Jack Dorsey was running that throne for a long time. And real quick, if you like the way I present my content, please do me a favor and please be sure to smash the story, annihilate, or gently press that like button to help me out with the algorithm and spread the content to more people that might find it interesting, and subscribe if you have not already. Now, I think there's going to be positive effects with Elon Musk's investment into Twitter. I think this is going to really help out things with crypto. Even though Elon Musk is not the biggest fan of the metaverse, he is a big fan of cryptocurrencies. So for everybody bullish on crypto, we at least have that going for us. But let's talk about Dogecoin, because, yeah, he's very bullish on Dogecoin. And there's some things to talk about with Dogecoin that just to do a little bit of analysis. But for anybody that doesn't know this, by the way, I was invested in Dogecoin back in 2018, and the price I was buying Dogecoin for was, it was nothing, anywhere close to comparison where it is at right now, where I spent $1 the first time I bought Dogecoin and got 390 Dogecoins on Robinhood back then. And I know what you guys are thinking. Just in Dogecoin alone, I've made millions. If you're even thinking that, because, well, that's not anywhere near the truth. I actually sold all that Dogecoin that I had, even way before the rally in 2020. And regretting that a lot. But I still do own Dogecoin, just didn't buy it at that price. So let's do a little bit of a technical analysis with Dogecoin. Now I got two different things going on here. So I got Dogecoin from its all-time high back in May of 2021, and then I also have it from where it really started kicking off on his biggest rally that it had in April of 2021. So comparing those and then looking at where we're at right now, where we were seeing this recent falling wedge that was pretty much going on, I'd say, from October, the end of October 2021 on into about the middle of March, where I'd say that about that time we broken out of that bearish behavior that we're seeing. I think it's starting to go more bullish now at this time. Like, the biggest problem that Dogecoin has right now is those paper hands. Those paper hands are the ones that are making things the hardest right now at this moment, because we were seeing a lot of activity when the announcement of Elon Musk buying so much of Twitter stock. We were seeing a good rally, a good price increase of Dogecoin, a lot of volume activity, a lot of Dogecoin buying at that time, and then just a lot of people were, I guess, were just looking to get out of it, and there was just quite a bit of selling off that did happen, and that's why we went from seeing Dogecoin at more than 15.5 cents to where it's at now, about 14.5 cents now. So we saw a really good jump there in the price, though. But now we're about a year from where the rally really took off at that time, where we had seen these, that large price increase. It was a year ago, pretty much to this time. So if we can just see history repeat itself again, that would be amazing. There was a lot of people that did buy into Dogecoin around this time that a good amount of them probably do still own a good amount of their Doge. And I would expect that a lot of people would like to see a Dogecoin have a rally again. And I think if Elon Musk is able to start tweeting more about it, something more bullish to happen with Dogecoin, maybe Elon Musk able to talk about Tesla and Dogecoin or whatever he could do without having any sort of major SEC restrictions, which I don't expect that the SEC is still going to let Elon Musk say whatever he wants on Twitter. But maybe things might be a little bit more loose. I don't know how that's going to really play out. But a lot of the reasons why the price of Dogecoin had gone up was over tweets that Elon Musk had shared on Twitter. And that was also things that also benefited other copycat coins like Shiba Inu, for example, that saw these massive rallies in their price due to tweets that Elon Musk made. So this could possibly be something that could create a little bit more of a gray area for how Elon Musk does, pump certain things on Twitter because, he's part owner of Twitter, but at the same time, he's sharing information. But as far as cryptocurrencies go, I mean, if there is an involvement with Dogecoin and Bitcoin with Tesla, and he interferes in some way with the prices of those now, then it can be something that the SEC might, put their foot down on and restrict him. But if he does it on his own platform that he owns the majority shareholder of and has invested interest in that platform as well, who knows what could possibly happen there. It's going to be exciting to see what does happen. But in my opinion, this is something that's very bullish for crypto. Seeing Elon Musk invested in Twitter and the things that Twitter has done with NFTs and things like that, how Twitter was already a good voice for cryptocurrency. So we'll see how it all plays out. But anyways, I'd like to hear your guys' thoughts and opinions. And what do you guys think about Elon Musk investing into Twitter? And what do you think this could be for cryptocurrencies? I'd like to know. So that being said, please like, share, comment, subscribe. New content coming out all the time. Thank you guys for watching and listening. I'll see you in the next one.